Okay. I love you so much. I really do. And I just seek the Lord, not for my behalf, because I could just do that. I really seek it for our behalf. And I could be totally wrong on this, but there's so much that Yeshua said, that Daniel said, that the book of Revelation declares, that just doesn't speak forth, that we're going to have that magic carpet right out of here before it gets tough. There's good news, though. There's wonderful news for us. And that's what I really want to get to. And I feel like you're going to leave here with your head down because you're thinking, am I going to get dragged out of the house? There's such good news. There's such wonderful news. Matthew 24, verses 36 through 39. Let me just read it to you. It says, but of that day and the hour nobody knows. What is he talking about? What day? Do you know, I've heard people, really, people in faith, not pastors, just people in faith go, well, the day of the Lord has already happened. Well, what Bible are you reading? The day of the Lord is his second coming. It already happened? I missed it? Where is he? When he comes the second time, he's going to rule and reign. He's not coming back as a suffering servant, but as a conquering king. Well, how did I miss it? And everybody's going to see it. And it says there'll be a trump of God. A trump of God. Not like any other shofar blast. That everybody's going to hear it throughout the world. Forget that minaret garbage. You're going to hear the trumpet of God. So what are they saying? Well, the day of the Lord's... No, it's not. Not according to the Bible. Every prophet says the day of the Lord has to do with his coming. His coming. It says here, but on that day and hour nobody knows. In other words, the exact day nobody knows. Yes, we're all in agreement? So most of us think since we don't know, I don't want to know anything about it. Wrong, he keeps going. Not even the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but the Father alone. Isn't it wonderful when you get somebody on TV that says, I know the day? And it says right here, not even the angels of heaven, nor Yeshua himself. Wow, that puts that person in high regard. Let me tell you. For the coming of the Son of Man, see, that's how you know, but of the day of the Lord. He says it again, but of the coming of the Son of Man, who's the Son of Man? Will be just like the days of Noah. For as in those days, before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. What's he describing? That it's going to be a day like any other day. Yes? Until the day that Noah entered the ark. What is that representative of? What's the ark? It's the covering of God. It's protection. So he enters the ark. He's being gathered. That's kind of like a rapture, if you will. And then what is the flood? Judgment. And what's Yeshua coming back? I just read it to you this morning in the Psalm. He's coming back to judge the earth. He came back to save the world. Then he came the first time to save the world. Now he's coming to judge the world. He's given a lot of time, don't you think? Sure. And they did not understand until the flood came and took them away. So will the coming of the Son of Man be. Then there will be two men in the field, and one will be taken and one will be left. Have you heard that before? Yes, 60 million people have read this. But I'm going to show you that it's not exactly depicted as we read in those books. Nothing disrespectful of the authors, but it's quite fictional and anti-scriptural. Two women will be grinding at the mill, and one, taken. Right? Just the clothes and jewelry. Shoo, gone. Yes? That's what they say. Now, in the days of Noah, what do we know about the days of Noah? If there's a pre-tribulation rapture, yes? And it's before the 7-year period, that means pre the 7 years. Then the people are taken out, and then there's a time period, because we know the Son of Man can't come till the Son of Lawlessness is revealed, yes? And we know according to Daniel and Yeshua himself that he's revealed in the middle. So the Son of Man has to come. It might be 3.5 years in a day, but it has to be at least 3.5 years, yes? So if we're out of here before, and Yeshua doesn't come till at least 3.5 years, there's a time span of at least 3.5 years. Are we in agreement? From the time we're taken out? But that's not just like the days of Noah. Not even close.